The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening is 2019's biggest Zelda game, and there's lots of reasons to be excited for it. Today, we're going to talk about our top 5. Looking at the games coming for the Nintendo Switch in the remainder of 2019, Link's Awakening is certainly one of them I'm most excited about, and which I'm pretty sure you should be excited for too. Today we're going to talk about our top 5 reasons why everyone and anyone should be looking forward to this remake hitting the Switch on September 20th. We'll talk about everything ranging from the original game to brand new features, so there's plenty here for you to think about. If there's anything you want to add, or perhaps agree or disagree with in this video, be sure to make use of that comment section down below, and if you do go on to enjoy today, share this video with a friend, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for regular videos on Nintendo first party titles like this. Straight off the bat, and the title of the game sort of gives this away, but this is ultimately a Zelda game, which cannot be a bad thing. Right now, Zelda is extra big with Nintendo. We know a sequel to Breath of the Wild is coming, and these games, although they vary in style, almost always ooze with quality and are brilliant to explore. It's almost embarrassing to say, but prior to my purchase of the Switch, the Zelda games were not an area I'd really indulged myself in. Since then though, after exploring Breath of the Wild, watching content on all kinds of Zelda games, and following the build up to this title, it's fair to say I have an awful lot of confidence in Nintendo when it comes to this IP. As we'll discuss a little later on, Link's Awakening does not seem to be an exception to this rule either. Ultimately, a Zelda game with a brand new, or in this case a pretty substantial remake, is always a reason for celebration and excitement, and that on its own would carry this game for a lot of people. However, I did promise you more, so in at number 4, let's talk a little bit about the Switch Lite. Yes, both this game and Nintendo's hot new DS Destroyer, sorry I meant Nintendo's hot new extra portable console, release on the same day, September 20th. Considering the Switch Lite's extra portable nature, and the fact that the original Link's Awakening was released on the Game Boy, this is a perfect fit for a launch title on the new platform. In many ways, I'm surprised Nintendo haven't made a bigger deal out of this. Anyway, Link's Awakening is a perfect game to play on the go, as the original proved, so if you're picking up the Switch Lite on release, surely this would be the perfect companion. So as I previously mentioned, Link's Awakening is a remake of the original 1993 action-adventure game of the same name, but why is this such a positive? Well, because the original is often revered as one of the greatest games Nintendo has ever created. From my research, most people hardly have a bad word to say on this installment of Link's Adventures. Like seriously, the reviews on the original are so good it's absolutely ridiculous. So the classic was incredible, but with the new additions, improved and modernised controls, along with the love and care Nintendo has poured in, this remake is looking almost certain to become one of the best experiences on Switch. The game is a real big title for the remainder of this year for both Nintendo and for us gamers, who are going to be allowed the opportunity once again to dive into this magical adventure. Talking of new additions, there are a few new parts to Link's Awakening this time around. I mean, just look at the art style. However, one major new addition that definitely deserves a mention is the Dungeon Creator. This feature brings the brilliant new element of creativity to the game, as well as further challenge and engagement. This new game mode is going to require plenty of consideration too. Designing a dungeon that is beatable is going to be vital. If you create a dungeon that doesn't work due to a lack of keys, for example, then you'll have to start all over again. Moreover, there's so much replayability in this mode. Because there's so many possible different combinations of rooms, you'll be able to create a crazy variation of interesting dungeons to beat. The Dungeon Creator really is a brilliant new addition to this game, and I'm excited to try it out. In at number 1, it is that remakes like this are amazing, and surely Nintendo should consider doing even more. Yes, the top point on our list today looks at the wider picture rather than just Link's Awakening specifically, but I think the potential of more remakes in the future like this is fantastic. Although we've seen on Switch old NES and SNES games brought back to life within the Switch Online service, nothing can match a remake to this scale, or maybe even if it's a GameCube game for example, a beautiful remaster. Just think about it, if Nintendo choose to pursue more remakes and remasters, what else could be brought into 2019? I'd personally love to see the original Pikmin games, or perhaps something like Star Fox Adventures return, but what would you like to see? Even though it's one of the new SNES games coming to the system, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past would also be a brilliant one to remake. I'm sure many of your choices will be much bigger and go further back than mine, but either way, I hope Link's Awakening isn't the only game we see given this treatment by Nintendo. So there you go, our top 5 reasons to be excited for The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening arriving on the Nintendo Switch on September 20th. Are you looking forward to the game, and what did you think about this video and our list? Make sure you let us know down in the comment section below. Also, if you have enjoyed today and want to see more regular videos on Nintendo first party titles, be sure to share this video with a friend, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in another video soon.